EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line.
Ready, ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now it's Richardson. This is Miller, complete. That one a first down pickup of 8.
One down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully the playoffs.
He finds his man, complete. It's Lawson.
Complete to number 85. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd down and 4. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Cox, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped, but what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, and ends up spilling it for a loss.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. He finds his man, complete. It's Lawson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
This is a nice job of just taking what the defense is going to give you on 3rd down. You're not looking for a big play downfield. You just want to find something that can get you past the marker. They found it, and were able to keep the drive moving.
Richardson to the air on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
2nd and 10. Richardson looking to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
I honestly love them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. Back to the air with Richardson. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 31-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them.
great way to get the game going.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 11 more on that one and another first down. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
He finds his man complete. That's Lawson. Just a gain of a couple there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they're not hiding who their central focus is on offense. Charles, he already now has 4 receptions here on this opening drive.
And I know people who are watching the game are thinking, did they forget about him in the defensive game plan? But it's actually been the opposite. They're giving him a lot of attention, but he's been very creative and savvy in his route running and finding seams and openings in order to create these completions.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far.
Third and 4. And Richardson looks to throw once more.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down a sack back at the 16-yard line. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard, but more importantly, it leads to 4th down. Gay's kick is good. Well, offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while, because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On second down now. It's Russell, and he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Russell. And the big boys up front. They're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Let's go now.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Third down, the Colts beefing up the secondary. 6 defensive backs in the game. He'll drop to throw.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field.
and a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
They'll run on first down. It's Russell, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Up the middle they go. Russell. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Nothing after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
So a great play there for this highly regarded linebacker making his first career sack.
And his versatility on display right there. Look, we've known him primarily as a tackler and a cover man, but he can go get the quarterback when the situation calls for it, as he just did right there.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
You don't see that too often, Charles. He punted that away and then hustled up to make the stop as well.
Yeah, because oftentimes they serve as their own safety after punting it. You want to be the last guy, but he decided to get involved in the action, didn't he? And what a spark that's got to provide for the rest of his team when they see their punter out there making a nice hit.
Charvarius Ward there to make the stop.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Richardson looking to throw this. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Here's Richardson to throw. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
The Colts send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards.
And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second. And next thing you know, completion for good yardage.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Russell. 7 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
A pretty well-executed run. They were telling us yesterday, Charles, they were hoping to get everybody in sync. The line, the backs, and everybody looked in sync on that play.
They were in sync, and the field tilted. And that's where we get the term running downhill, because when you've got that kind of momentum and everyone's doing it properly as you just described, it does feel like they are coming from downhill to you as a defender, and that is really hard to stop.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Now Richardson.
He finds his man complete. It's Lawson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And now a stoppage. Looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Cox. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
2nd down and 8. There, Richardson back to throw it. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were in nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now 2nd and 3.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll set up to throw. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. They get to him for a loss of 4. And it brings up 3rd down on the sand.
So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another, because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1.
Richardson hit it, he fumbles it.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. From the shotgun, Richardson. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. The Colts send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And taken at the 40. Murray fighting, lost the football, and the Colts pick it up, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase. Because you can it's all on him. All eyes there. He's got.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Ready, set.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Here's 2nd and 3. On play action, they'll throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big play there on the catch and run. 31 yards. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Second and goal from the 6 this time. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
But with they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. And he's got it. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
So much about offense is what we call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And oh, it's no good on the PAT. So they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. 1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it.
He finds his man, complete. It's Cox. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Okay, break.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
They'll try to run this one in. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout called. They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Less than an extra point attempt here. This is an 18-yarder. And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away no good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Here's 2nd and 10.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it. This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got man complete. Now inside the 25.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. 84 yards.
And the Bucs are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Lutz good on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
On 1st down, Richardson.
Throw left side complete. That's Lawson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
They run the option on 2nd down.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit.
Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the 1st down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach and probably his agent, too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Cox. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Here we go, here we go.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Cox.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
First and 10, it's Richardson.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
Devin White defeating the offensive line and getting to the quarterback.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front seven. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Under pressure, they got him again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind that he dreamed of this. How about this for your debut? Second sack in the opener.
Yeah, it's great to get 1. That's memorable. 2? Hello.
But he dreamed about it. He thought about it. Did he ever expect it to happen? Probably not.
Third and long for Richardson.
And the pressure gets to him again. And now that brings up fourth down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. The Colts send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted.
And it will be first and 10 as they take over.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up second.
Ready?
Now an option play, and he'll keep it.
And once again, this Colts defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage. They lost 4 there, and it's third down.
And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Here is third and quite a ways.
Come on, defense.
They'll look to throw here. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up fourth down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he's on to kick it away. And he's able to get it out of there. Fielded at the 43. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
2nd and 7.
60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats!
Our time to shine, fellas!
18, Pioneer!
Richardson working from the gun. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lawson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Richardson to the air on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the fourth quarter.
Ready?
The fumble on first down now. Here's second down.
Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
On third down, here's Richardson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here.
Dragon 60. Ready?
Now it's Richardson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
It's now third and goal.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Get in right now, boys.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready, ready? Keep going.
Now Richardson is going to keep it running right. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down.
Let's go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Fourth down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Gaines. Open good. The lead is trimmed down to 10. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Give them a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end, and he'll be corralled right around the 34. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense, because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
On first down, Russell. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
73 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Russell, and he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave it with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark, because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
That's complete to Palmer.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 28. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
They'll run on first down. Russell. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And defensively trying to beat the 2-minute warning with a timeout, and they do. Calling it with 2:04 left. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
Third and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Trying to take this home, they'll run.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
So a decision to make there. They decline the penalty as they'd rather force the fourth down.
And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. Here we go on 4th down. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Buccaneers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Buccaneers 27, Colts 10. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw this.
He finds his man complete. That's Cox. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
39-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Richardson.
He finds his man complete. That's Lawson. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
There, Richardson back to throw it.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Second down, here's Richardson.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week one, and one of our early window games here in week one on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well.